Hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel. This is your brother Lawrence, and happy Sabbath to you wherever you are watching this video from. Whether you are in Africa, or you are in America, or you are in Europe, wherever you are watching this video from, happy, blessed Sabbath to you. We thank God for giving us another Sabbath day of rest. Yes, another Sabbath day of rest. I have one update to share with you. Very quick one. Quick update. Recently, I shared with you about the Uganda story where the government of Uganda announced a mandatory cleaning day which was fixed on the last Sabbath of every month. You remember that story? Okay, I promised you that I was going to follow up the story and bring you new updates. So there is a new update, okay, and I'm going to share that new update with you right now. So let me start from here. After the government of Uganda announced the mandatory Sabbath cleaning, we all saw that Seventh-day Adventists in the country of Uganda, okay, in Uganda, were so worried about the new mandate. And the leadership of the church in Uganda tried to reach out to the government to negotiate or to have a dialogue. All right. So, by God's grace, the government of Uganda and the leadership of the SDA church have met to discuss the issue, and there is a final conclusion. So I'm going to share with you a short video about the meeting between the SDA leadership in Uganda and also the government of Uganda and the outcome of that meeting. So please pay close attention and watch this video coming from Uganda. Let's listen.
I have had a fruitful meeting with the Archbishop of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Samuel Kajoba.
Good.
Together with bishops and their legal team. And we have agreed as follows, that the Seventh-day Adventist Church members will work on Sunday.
Amen.
Not Saturday, as advised by the President.
Amen.
However, they will have to observe a lockdown of 3 hours from their homes and start church service at 10.
Amen.
Everywhere in the country.
Amen.
After all, it is just one day in a month. And I want to appreciate you, Archbishop, for accepting the President's proposal.
Amen.
And I know going forward, the garbage around the country will come reducing. Eventually, I know Cabinet will sit to come up with another proposal on the way forward.
Okay.
But for now, I want to appreciate you.
Thank you
for accepting the guidance of the President.
These members, keep calm. We are talking with government. Government cannot do it that way. Adventists, we are good people. We are law-abiding. We have never gone on a strike. We don't rebel. We work with government, and we are always praying for government. And I promise the whole country that please wait. We are still talking. And today I'm happy that we are before the Prime Minister of Uganda. We are before government now. And I'm happy to hear that the President, in his wisdom, he said, please let the Bachwanga, the Seventh Adventist, worship on Saturday, and they let them work the following day, that is on Sunday. That was good news, and it is still good news to us. And we promise you that we are going to abide with that.
Yes. Now,
that on Sunday we are going to work, but I want also to clearly state to every church member listening and viewing that on Saturday, let us go for worship. Let us open our churches at 10 for worship. But you can start worshiping at home, but official worshiping should be at 10 all over Uganda. So thank you very much. because every church
Only that day.
for only that day,
That
that last Sunday.
So we want to thank the Prime Minister for meeting with the leadership of the SDA Church in the country, and right from the Archbishop, other bishops, and the other leaders, and for allowing the Seventh-day Adventist Church to carry out their cleaning day on Sunday. And for that matter, we shall be ready on the 30th of this month to go and do what we always do, but in this time round, it is motivated by government, and all of us will be there and work on Sunday, but that we are allowed to be in our homes on this Saturday up to 10. We begin our worship, and we want to assure the church, first and foremost, that government believes in freedoms of worship, and also to assure the government that we are fully compliant.
I want to thank you once again.
Amen.
So the people you saw in the video were the SDA pastors, I mean the leaders of the church in Uganda, and the Prime Minister of Uganda. And you heard what he said. In case you did not hear, they have come to a conclusion that Seventh-day Adventists living in Uganda are supposed to do their cleaning on Sundays. On Sundays. However, that is where the problem is. However, on Saturdays, that is the last Sabbath of every month, all SDA should begin their worship service in their homes. All right. So the first 3 hours, starting from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., Adventist churches should not open, according to the Prime Minister, or according to the agreement between the church and the government. All right. No SDA church will be open from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. All right. And after 10 a.m., SDA churches in Uganda can open and have their worship. So this is the conclusion of the whole story. I don't know if the SDA leaders would go ahead to engage the government to allow them to have the full day in terms of starting service from 7 o'clock. I don't know if they will do that. But for now, the church in Uganda will not open from 7 to 10 a.m. on the last Sabbath of every month because of the cleaning. Okay, and SDAs in Uganda will be allowed to clean on Sundays. I don't know what you think about this. You can share your thoughts in the comments concerning the final agreement between the church and the state. The final agreement between the church and the state. So happy Sabbath to all Adventists in Uganda. We are praying for you. Yes, we are praying for you, and we want you to keep your faith. Okay, be strong in the Lord, because there are worse things even ahead of us. There are worse things ahead of us, but the Lord will always be with his people. So if you're not from Uganda, you can also share some encouragement in the comments. You can also wish them happy Sabbath and encourage them in your own way, right, in the comments. Okay, so friends, I want to pause the video here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Happy Sabbath.